Hey everybody, it's Seven Sage and welcome back to my playthrough of Fire Emblem 3 Houses. In the last episode, we just killed Lord Lenato because he had a little uprising, and listen, we had to do what we had to do. So we did it.
Thank you.
Now in this episode, we're going to see the aftermath.
Nice work, Teach. Still, that fight left a foul taste in my mouth. That aside, did you see how Catherine fought?
Yeah, she's incredible. Absolute monster.
I thought the power of the hero's relics must be exaggerated, but I was clearly wrong.
No, yeah, monster.
Makes you wonder about that legend.
Which one?
Oh, it's nothing. Just the usual fanciful nonsense. An ancient relic that once cut a mountain in half with a single swing. That's what they say, anyway. But as amazing as Thunderbrand is, I don't think it fits that description.
I mean, that's not too far off, though.
Relics can harness tremendous power for those with a compatible crest.
Oh, I
Though
see.
you can technically use one so long as you have any crest at all. Yeah, I don't know. Long story short, I'd like to try cutting a mountain in half someday.
Ooh,
Fair enough,
talking
fair
about
enough.
relics? You'll be able to use one soon, Claude. I just know it. After all, you've already been selected as the next head of House Regan.
That's
Easy
true.
there, Hilda. I don't know how apt soon is. My grandfather is still unbearably healthy. Oh, is this news to you, Teach?
Yes and
Was
no.
recently recognized as a legitimate child of House Regan. They possess one of the hero's relics too, though I've yet to see it.
Interesting. Just recently? Yeah, I kind of thought that was the whole
officially joined House
time.
Regan only last year. Before then, I lived with my father. When I learned that my mother was the daughter of an Alliance noble, I was so surprised I thought the whole world was pulling a fast one on me for a week.
So that means your mother is Duke Regan's daughter, right? Where is she now?
I can't say. My mother is currently living in a different world than the one she grew up in and has no desire to return home.
Okay. You sure have a lot of secrets, don't you?
Yeah, Claude does
I'm
seem a
just
little
keeping a promise to
secretive.
my parents. Make of that whatever you will. In exchange for my so-called secrecy, I'm free to do as I please. Which is why I decided to see what the other side of my family was like. That's how I found out about this strange crest I bear.
Professor, Claude, it sounds like the troops will be withdrawing soon. We should return as well.
That sounds
We
good.
won. We should be celebrating. Instead, we're heading back with heavy hearts.
That's
Whoa
fair.
there, what's the matter? You look as sad as a kitten without any yarn. If we hadn't done what we did, the rebel army would have followed this road all the way to the monastery. And they would have crushed all the little villages along the way. We
That's
stopped
true, that's
that
true.
from happening. You should be proud.
Sorry to intrude, but this incident may be more serious than anticipated.
What do you mean?
I found this on Lord Lenato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady Rhea.
Oh,
Can't tell who
jeez.
sent it, so the source is suspect, but the content is too disturbing to ignore. We must report this to Lady Rhea right away. I hope that it's nothing.
Somebody's planning an assassination, huh?
I am glad to see that you have returned safely. The goddess is gracious with her divine protection. But it was not only her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just as skilled as I had hoped.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty good, but our students were good too.
I am not so sure. I heard some of the students were hesitant about fighting militia. However, we must punish any sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians. I pray the students learned a valuable lesson about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to point their blades towards the heavens.
Our real concern is what Catherine reported. The secret message that was in Lord Lenato's possession. It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth. The plan seems unrealistic at best. But a threat is a threat. We must maintain constant vigilance. To that end, I would like for you and your students to help with security on the day of the ritual.
Well, that's interesting. You can count on us.
That is most reassuring. You have my gratitude.
The rite of rebirth is of paramount importance. It is when the Church of Seros and its believers unite to pray for the return of the goddess. The Archbishop and I will be confined to the Goddess Tower once the ritual begins. Of course, the Knights will be on high alert as well. But there aren't enough of them to keep watch on every corner of the monastery. It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students, but the gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breaking.
While there is no need to fear for my safety, we cannot turn a blind eye to those who would blaspheme so heinously.
With any luck, this will all be for naught. Still, be on your guard.
Very interesting. Somebody wants to assassinate Lady Rhea, and they want us to be the guards.
Part 1. White Clouds. Blue Sea Moon. The Goddess's Rite of Rebirth.
Very interesting, but now we're heading into a new month, so they're going to give us more money.
As the sun grows stronger and the nights grow ever shorter, the Blue Sea Star returns to the sky once more. Believed to be the goddess's home, her followers look to the star and commence celebrations of her rebirth. On the grounds of Garreg Mach Monastery, a grand ceremony is held in honor of this much-anticipated event. Every true follower of the Church of Seros is sure to be in attendance.
Very interesting portrait for this month, but pretty dang cool. There's some tips about exploring the monastery like we didn't know already, but we've been exploring the monastery for a hot minute now, so we kind of know what's going on. Just a wee bit. Oh no, the load time is taking forever. There we go. $3,000 from the Church of Seros. Thank you, Casper. Sure, we can send some flowers to Casper. Not in our house, and I don't know if we'd convert him or not, but might as well. Hilda wants to speak with us. Yes, we're always down to speak with
Professor,
Hilda.
what are you
Hilda's like my
daydreaming
favorite.
in a place like this? It's lucky. As spacey as you are, you're always reliable in a pinch.
Well, thank you. You were daydreaming too, Hilda.
Not as much as you. It's hard to tell what's going on in that skull of yours. Your expression is always blank. Come on, smile. I was just playing around. Don't get mad.
Oh, she made Savage mad.
In the next battle, may I focus on logistical support? Off the battlefield, there's no use having a weakling like me in the middle of the action.
Hilda, you're super
and
useful.
bring down morale if I were killed.
You're not a weakling.
Have you even seen me, Professor? Look at these noodly little arms. I should be cheering everyone on from the sidelines. It'll certainly improve the boys' morale, don't you think?
Why don't you want to fight, Hilda?
Because even if I do, I won't be of any help.
You're super
My
helpful.
big brother is the type of person who's supposed to be on the battlefield. For me, it's just a waste of energy. It's pointless. Everyone's cut out for something different. The right person for the right task, you know? Please, Professor. Keep me off the battlefield, and maybe I won't tell everyone you were daydreaming.
No, we're gonna be using you all the time. Sorry, Hilda.
Okay, so our task this moon is to patrol and guard the monastery in support of the Knights, who are busy trying to stop an assassination plot. Here's the thing. I don't think the bad guys are really trying to assassinate the Archbishop.
What do you mean?
Come on, Teach. Don't you think that secret note Lord Lonato was carrying around was just a little too obvious? People don't just carry around secret notes. Someone wanted us to find it.
You really think the assassination plot is just a distraction?
Oh yeah, that makes complete sense. But then, what are they really after?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be so worried. Let's see. It probably involves somewhere that will be empty during the Rite of Rebirth, yeah?
Since the ceremony is at the Goddess Tower, it follows that everywhere else at the Academy will be severely understaffed. Do you think they're after the church's donation money? I hear noble families tend to donate quite generously.
My bet's on the dining hall. It's a treasure trove of delicious food. Makes me angry just thinking about them getting their grubby hands on it.
Let's split up and look around. I'll keep an eye on the reception hall.
You should get in some training if you have the time, Hilda. There's a good chance we'll have to fight.
Well, I'm not the only one who needs to train here. It's not right to single me out like that.
A secret meeting, Professor? Oh, we haven't been introduced.
Yeah, who the hell are you?
Shamir is one of the Knights of Seros, and that little go-getter there is...
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril.
Alright, hello Cyril. You work for Rhea?
Yep, I help Lady Rhea with all kinds of stuff.
What does
I've
that
got
mean?
to protect Lady Rhea, so that's why I've got to learn all I can from Shamir.
Cyril adores Rhea. That aside, if you need anything, ask.
Alright, well, it looks like this is definitely the Sunday to explore. Because there's food and fishing going on. Well, and you have to. Oh, okay. Good thing I was already leaning towards that. Let's see the bulletin board. Know your enemy. Where you at, Claude? We'll just fast travel straight to you.
To figure out our foe's intentions, we need information. Lots of it. Or any, at the least. For now, try going around the monastery and looking for suspicious locations. You should also try chatting folks up to see if they know anything. Once we've got things narrowed down, let's meet up and compare notes.
That sounds good.
Can I ask you a favor?
Well, know our enemy.
I don't know who's to blame for all this commotion, but it's frankly a huge inconvenience. With everyone stuck on guard duty, our study and training time has been drastically reduced.
Some things are more important than
I
that.
understand that, but it doesn't change the fact that it's a royal pain.
True, true. Yeah, you want a gift? Do you like an armored bear? Stuffy? Here you go.
For me, I love it.
Awesome. What do you think,
It
Marianne?
seems there were forces opposing the church, beyond Lord Lenato. I never thought such forces could exist in this world.
Makes sense that
don't
the church has
understand.
enemies.
What would they have against the church?
And they could have a different religion and want to fight about it. Marianne's got good motivation, so we'll chill with her for now. Okay. So we've got lots of people to talk to and lots of things to explore. Let's check over here. In the reception hall. I guess specifically, because then I can run over to that side. Because there's other quests too, not just the main one. We want to get them all. I think this is the way we need to go. Hello, hello. Here's Mercedes again.
Professor Yuritsa seems very familiar to me, but
Oh,
I
yeah?
don't recognize his name. I guess the resemblance could be coincidental.
That's possible. No, well, you're not going to recruit you this month. We just recruited you last month.
Professor?
Hi,
Oh, hey,
Casper.
Professor. I was just reading this letter from my father. Do you know him? He's a pretty big deal in the Empire. He only writes to ask how my training's going, or how many monsters I've killed. Stuff like that. Hey,
What's your quest,
I got
sir?
a favor to ask.
Oh, sure. We'll do it. And let's recruit you for
Professor?
this month,
Here
Casper.
to cause some trouble? No? Well, whatever then.
Wow, you're not interested in my house? Need more strength and more brawl. Fine. Fine. Wait.
Oh, hey, do you know him? He only writes...
I want to, yeah. First, give you a gift. Here, have some riding boots.
Thanks for this, Professor.
And now, mission assistance. Yep,
Yeah.
you're coming with us. Lit, that's what I meant to do. What do you have to say,
Do
sir?
you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
Interesting. Okay. The next place we want to go is, I guess, down here by the greenhouse, which is convenient because we need to check our seeds anyway. So that's fine by us. Hello. Time to garden. Give me what we had from before. Perfect. Lots of stuff. That's good. That's good. Let's give you some pale blue flowers. 2 sets of them. Because we're feeling crazy. Cultivate it. Prune them. Awesome. We'll come back later sometime in our life.
Maybe.
Hello?
It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable. This place contains the heart of Garrick Mock's 995-year history. So many beautiful flowers, plants that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children.
I really don't feel like they would target the greenhouse, though.
Okay.
I mean, maybe they would. What is this? Cool. Next is the dining hall, which is fine, because then we can get, you know, we can get a little bit of motivation and some relationships with people and eat here.
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares, wine bottles from centuries past and the like. I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the trouble of stealing it.
So it's definitely not in here. We kind of already knew that. Hello,
What's the
Gerald.
matter? You're running all over creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you?
Well, duh.
Even so, the knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea. The goddess's rite of rebirth is an important event for the Church of Seros. They say it's the day when the goddess will return to walk among us. Not
Interesting.
too likely, if you ask me. Best if you keep that to yourself.
Facility training. We're okay, Gerald. Thank you, though. Let's go ahead and head chef challenge. Can you cook, Claude? I don't know. And Raphael, let's do it. Oh, this is just eating a meal. Good, that's fine.
That smell, it's amazing. My fave, in fact. Do you like it too?
This is delicious! My absolute favorite!
Wow, it's both their favorites. That's perfect then. Awesome. Now they're super motivated. That feels good. I really like to spend most of my time raising their motivation here like this because it just raises your professor level a lot too. But I don't know who else is low on motivation at this time. None of these people are in our party. Let's try Claude. Can you make the King of Beasts steak, Claude? Yes. Let's see if he can do it. He's not.
We can't blaze ahead if we let the status quo confine us. Let's try coloring outside the lines. Only with food.
Okay. We're down for it. Hopefully
This
we don't
combination
murder
of
it.
ingredients is creative, right? Now I just need to cut them to the proper sizes. Of course.
Oh, nice. That's not bad. Could have gone worse. Alright. Oh, what's this? School of Sorcery. We'll have to keep that in mind. Where else do we need to go? Let's look over here in the stable. There's someone to talk to about everything. Ferdinand, hello.
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone. To cause a commotion.
That's a good point,
It is the
actually.
oldest trick in the book. But I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it. I will stand guard and watch over the stable. And the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent.
Please,
You got a quest
do me
for
a
us or what? Tea? We'll look into that. Next there's someone, I guess down here at the south of the reception hall, huh? If I can get there, hello. Game. Fine, just to the entrance hall, we can do that. So then it's like right back here, right? No, facing the wrong direction. Run forward. Incorrect, actually. Alright, run in, and run in. It's Seth, of course it is.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame.
Did you encounter any danger?
But do not concern yourself for my safety. I am very much stronger than I appear.
Are you, though?
I have something to ask of you.
Okay. Now let's see. Oh, it looks like an item that we need is in the stables, so fine.
Let's see.
Thieves intel, this is what we need.
Okay.
Well, one of the things that we need.
Let's see.
Let's go to the training grounds. Oh, we haven't been there technically yet. Do you have to get there from where? Well, let's go up to the cathedral first. We've got a lot to do there too. We have a lot to do everywhere. It's a mass exploring day. Alright, let's go talk to the counselor. Hello. Oh, you've got 2 notes. Let's see. Meat and vegetables are both delicious, but some people complain about not liking one or the other. I just don't understand how anyone can snub a good meal. A well-prepared meal should be enjoyed by all. Is that what you want to hear? Yes, it is. Nice. One other note. I have some experience painting landscapes, and now I'd like to try my hand at portraiture. Or however you say that. Can you think of anyone who can model for me? Manuela would be opening to modeling, because that's just how she is. Honestly. Now, there's some other people to talk to around here. Like you.
Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry. But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in. Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a lot more security, what with the goddess's rite of rebirth coming up.
Very true. So they're probably not targeting the Goddess Tower. But we kind of already knew that. There's another one deep in the cathedral over here. Lots of running around this episode. Hello.
Professor, I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother recently. Given the circumstances, I requested that he provide me with some candies. Silly of me, really. The timing was improper, and I regret it very much now. Oh, but more importantly, this place is off limits, Professor. It is only open to the public on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Very true.
Here's an idea.
Mysterious.
On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the Divine Saros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
That makes sense. Because I'm sure there's some grave robbers around there that would be interested in doing such a thing. So to get to the training grounds, I guess we'll go to the Officers Academy and then look at it. Because I do want to get to the training grounds. I do. I think they're around this way. Question mark? I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it looks like I'm walking the right way. Is it just up these stairs? That would be convenient. you're like right up against it, but I don't think that's what you do. I think you need to go... I think you need to go up from here. Now hear me out, because this might be crazy, but... What if we go over here, and then over this direction? Is this exactly where I just was? It is. So then what the hell? I don't know how to get there. Oh, training grounds. It's just like a door here and then it leads you. Weird. Okay. Well, here we are. We finally made it. There's items everywhere, actually. Wonderful. We'll have to pick them all up. Hello, what are you? Nice. Okay. Perfect. Love it. Alright, so pretty much here you can do a tournament. There's a different type of tournament every month. This one is a beginner sword fighter tournament, so we want somebody who's good at swords to be put up with that. I guess Ignatz is our best bet in this one, which is... It does take an activity point. And they go through, but they can't heal. That's the trick here. You can heal in between battles, but like Ignatz is not going to win this because it's a longevity thing. If he's taken 7 damage from this guy every time, that's an issue.
I actually won!
Good job, Ignatz. So he wins that round, but then we're going to have to get to round 2. We're going to have to restore in order to even have a chance here. So we'll restore, but you only get 2 restores. So rip. But let's go ahead and fight this one and see how this goes for us.
Who knew?
Decent enough battle, but he got hit every time again. This is the quarterfinals only. And if we don't heal, I think Ignatz is dead. So we'll heal again. But the next round will probably be his last round. And we're not going to get anything for this. Unfortunately, Savage can't participate in these. There will be better challenges that are more suited for the people that we have moving forward, but not this one. At least we got a little bit of money, but he's not going to win the semifinals here. I mean, look at that. Yeah, we'll withdraw. Might as well not put him through the pain.
I'm glad I asked you.
But cool, we finished that quest too, so wasn't bad. Who the heck are you?
You're skilled. Why won't...
I don't know who you are, sir. I feel like he was not in Dimitri's path when I played it, but maybe he was and I just don't remember or wasn't paying attention. I'm not sure. And oh, nice. We're hoping to get our professor level up again here soon, because that always just helps us out. Always useful. What do you have to say?
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one. Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it. In a way, I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
I guess so, but I agree with him. I don't think anybody would attack the monastery over that. Give the tea set to somebody who loves tea. I don't know who loves tea. We'll find somebody who loves tea. We're going to have to. But there's somebody up here that we want to talk to as well. Oh, the crest analyzer. Can I do that? Weird.
Unbelievable. What a terrifying story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail. Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination?
Well, duh.
Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them.
Well, that makes sense. Do you like tea, sir?
Intriguing.
Do I even have a tea set? I don't think I do. How am I gonna do that then? Let's go ahead and fast travel here. It's easier than trying to click through that map. That map hates me, guys. I don't know, I have bad luck with it. It seemed that there was somebody up here with a check mark, so we might as well take care of them. It's Setis.
Well done. You have my thanks.
There you go, sir. That's done, and then we can report to Claude. Who, isn't he close? Yeah, he's in the Officers Academy. I might as well just yeet over to him. Well, especially if there's a bulletin board, it'll literally take me straight to him. And the T thing I don't know what to do with right now, so we're gonna skip it.
That was a big help.
Sick.
Something the church values above all else. And on the day of the rite, it'll be open to the public, making it easier than ever to get inside. That's gotta be it, right?
He must be talking about the Holy Mausoleum.
We don't know the enemy's intentions, not yet. But our best bet is that their target will be the Holy Mausoleum.
That makes sense. Good to know, so we'll finish exploring now. Yes. And we'll worry about the T in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Make sure to smash that like button to show your support for the series. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already to see more content like this. And in the next episode, we'll be doing the instructions of this month. We'll probably have like an auxiliary battle, because that sounds exciting. Get everybody promoted. And yeah, that's where we're sitting. So I'll see you guys in the next one.